Good morning, beloveds. I got a little allergy this morning, so don't mind that. My hair, she cut it a little bit shorter. She said the ends were really dry, so she took a little bit extra off, and I'm just like, okay. It's also really, I don't know, blonde today. What's going on there? All right, welcome to October. It is October 1st. Our title is Song in My Heart. Our author is Francis W. Foulks, and this is from Prayers, Blessings, and Meditations. It's a Unity pamphlet from 1958. So, October 1st, Song in My Heart. There is within me a joyous song. It holds such gladness that to catch even the lilt of its tones refreshes and restores me. As I listen, every part of me sings its melody. There is not a cell in my body but is aroused, awakened, and attuned. Not an organ but responds and enters in harmony of perfect functioning. The joyful rhythm pulses through my veins and arteries, purifies the life stream, tunes my heart to beat in unison with the great heart of God, breathes in and out of my lungs with the cleansing, renewing God breath. I become so illumined by this song that it creates in me a joy and harmony that radiates from me to others along the way. Song in my heart. There is a African, I think it's a proverb or tradition that says that the people that know you the people that love you know the song in your heart, and when you forget the song in your heart, they sing it back to you until you remember it. And music is really powerful, and so we can talk about the music of the Spears, which I watch Ancient Aliens. I love Ancient Aliens, not for the reasons that you'd think, not because I do believe in aliens, but I don't believe a lot of the theories that they have. But sometimes they say things like, they talk about the music of the Spears and how they believe that the mind of God is music. And it was a physicist that was saying this, and how everything makes a sound, and how that sound, like the sound of nature, is harmony. Yesterday when we were in a different park, and so there were different birds, and there was this little kind of blue-gray bird it had a crest like a blue jay, but it was like the size of a cardinal. It kind of looked like a cardinal, except, like I said, it was blue-gray. And it sang to me, and like it looked at me and it sang to me, and it kept looking at me and singing as it, bounced around in the chair, the tree that it was in. And I was just like, and I do enjoy listening to the sounds of nature. I love to go out and listen to the birds sing. It's one of the joys of living where I do. Yeah, it gets really hot here, but we have birds most of the year. And so I get to hear bird song all the time. There's nothing quite like the sound of a purr in a cat. As I was coming in here, my husband's kind of crashed down on the couch, and he's got one of our cats. She's got her paws up on one shoulder, and she's kind of spread across the chest, and she's just doing that really light purr. And that purr is the purr of go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. I want you to stay here because I want to lay here. And I know that purr because she does it to me. She's like, just go to sleep, just rest. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to do anything. And so when you go back and look at what is the song in your heart made up of? Well, mine's made up of cat purrs and bird songs and the wind in the trees, and the people who love me. Absolutely, when I forget who I am, will sing that song back to me. They'll take me to those places where I can hear that. It's like, no, you know what, Lisa, you need to go spend some time cuddling with your cats. No, you know what, Lisa, let's go for a walk in the park, where we can listen to the bird song, and we can listen to the winds in the trees. And so they sing that song of who I am back to me. And that's what she's talking about. It's like, it's good to get quiet and listen to the song of you, the song that God sings to you, and kind of get an idea what's it made of. I just gave you a couple of quick ideas, and it's simply based on the sounds that I love the most, you know. And I do believe in the power of music. As a musician, you know, I love music, and I love, you know, the songs speak to me. I listen to the stories that the songs tell. And one of the most cleansing things that I can do is listen to music.
Surprise!
So, are we surprised by this? No, that's my text message. Hopefully that's the only one. Maybe I should just turn it off just in case. Okay. So, the joyful rhythm pulses through my veins and arteries, purifies the life stream, tunes my heart to beat in unison with the grand heart of God. When we get quiet and listen to the joyous song, and I talk about that. Joy is a quality of God, joy is a quality of you. The song that is your song is a joyous song. Occasionally there may be melancholy notes in it, but overall, the song that God sings of you is a song of joy. God is joyous to have you. God is joyous to have created you and to be experiencing the world through you, you know? So it holds such gladness to catch that even a lilt of its tones refreshes me. And so it's a good idea to go and listen to the song. Go and listen to the song that sings you. Go and listen to the song that sings you. And I like how she says it cleanses and renews, that it breathes us, and that it synchronizes our heart with God's heartbeat. That is the power of a good meditation. That is the power of music. It's like, listen to the music that makes you think of God more often. You know, explore the song of you. Explore the song of you. Explore the music that sings you. That's the mission today. Should you choose to accept it? And like I said, you know, if the mission today, should we choose to accept it, is to explore our songs. Think about a couple of the sounds that really speak to you, that really hold you in that place. Like I said, that cat purr, the bird song, and the wind in the trees. Those are three sounds that are immediately calming and healing and joyous and remind me of who I am. Well, what are yours? You know, what are the various parts? And you can use instruments if you like. If there's like an instrument, you know, I played saxophone for about 4 years, or 3. Yeah, maybe it was 3. I played saxophone for 3 years. And that's always a sound that I've always loved. I've always loved the sound of any saxophone. So that would also be part of this, part of the song of me, is just a good sax solo. And I love bass guitars too. So, you know, my song is going to have a good bass guitar part. So what are the parts of your song? And start listening for them where you hear them in your life, and see, doesn't it like spark something in you when you do? All right. So that's the mission today, should you choose to accept it. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself, whatever that looks like. It can be as simple as taking a deep breath, you know, before you speak, and as much as taking a vacation, and anything in between. It can look like saying no to something that's just really draining to you, and no being a complete sentence. You don't have to explain your no. It can look like saying yes to something that pushes you a little out of your comfort zone. It also looks like being with your tribe, being with your community. Sunday is a good day to talk about that, because, you know, Sunday's the day that we come together as a community, as a tribe, you know, and spend a little bit of time together and remember who we are. I mean, that's the point of it. Yes, we all love to go and listen to Jesse and to hear what pearls of wisdom he's gonna drop at our feet. But some of it is just to be together in community. All right. And I remind you, I like to say eat dessert first as a loving, kind, and compassionate thing, because we're talking about self-care. And I believe that chocolate is the first step to fixing anything. But more importantly than that, I realized what I meant when I said eat dessert first is don't save the good stuff. Don't save the good stuff. We don't know how long we're going to be here. We don't know how long we've got. So let's make the ordinary extraordinary a little more often. Let's wear the fancy clothes and let's eat the fancy stuff, or not. Or cook that recipe that you only bring out on special occasions. Use the fancy dishes, burn that candle before it gets sticky and doesn't smell the way it was when you bought it. Don't save the good stuff. And we talked about joy because we're talking about joy and song and what have you, that joyous sound. Joy is a quality of God. Therefore, joy is a quality of you. So no matter what is going on in the world, no matter what is going on in your life, make room for joy. You deserve joy. Make room for it. Okay. We're talking about self-care. We're talking about, you are your own best test subject. Practice love, kindness, and compassion on yourself. But more importantly, you deserve your own love. You deserve your own kindness. You deserve your own compassion. You deserve joy. So make room for it. Make room for it. Okay, the rest of the suggestions are basic self-care. Do something to engage your mind and your body, whatever that looks like for you today. I got to kick the punching bag today. It was good. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy kicking the punching bag. I don't think I've ever punched the punching bag, but I do get to kick it a lot. And that's good. He's doing whatever he can to help strengthen my knees, and apparently kicking a punching bag is it. So do something to engage your mind and your body. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. Hydration is super important. Your brain works better. Your body works better. Your skin looks better when you are well hydrated. It's still hot here. So, we're going to be in the 90s. I don't know when we're going to hit the 80s for highs, but for a little bit longer. And so hydrate. And then get that early in your day bright light. I like to remind you between 7 and 9 in the morning, the light is hitting the earth at just that perfect angle, 5 to 10 minutes. It'll stimulate your vitamin D. It'll stimulate your circadian rhythms, which is a hormone balance. And when you do that, you'll have more energy during the day and you'll sleep better at night. So, and it's, like I said, 5 to 10 minutes. But if you get up before the sun or, after, artificial light will help too. Just bright light for 5 to 10 minutes on your face and forearms. It will help. And then I'm going to remind you, I do this is my favorite Ernest Holmes quote ever. Open the windows of your soul. Allow the breath of heaven to remind you that you do live in heaven right here, right now. It's all around us all the time. She's talking about the song, and I'm talking about that. And Ernest is talking about the breath of heaven. And I'm reminding you that it's all one source. That means it's all heaven. Okay. Which means heaven isn't a place. It's a state of mind. It's a state of consciousness. Once you learn to create it for yourself, nobody can take it away from you. That's a state of grace, right? It's also a superpower, because once you learn to create that heavenly mindset, then heaven ceases to be a place you have to get to and can become any place you are. That's a superpower, right? And the good news is it does come pre-installed, we come pre-installed with Christ consciousness. To activate that, the password's love, right? Then that breath of heaven reminds us who we are, and we get quiet and we listen for the song, the song of us, the song of who we are, the song of who God knows us to be. And it does all of the things that our author today reminded us of, Francis Foulks. It cleanses us because it reminds us who we are. And it's a good idea to surround yourselves with people who know your song so that when you forget, they can sing it back to you. I think that is an absolutely beautiful African tradition that I'm pleased to share with everybody. And you can always take Emma's advice about creating that heavenly mindset. Look for the good and praise it. When you start to count your blessings, when you start to look for the good, they naturally multiply. You start to see more. the little things add up to the big things, and sometimes you find out that the big things are just this conglomeration of little things, and it's good. It's good. So look for the good and praise it. I mean, there's science behind that being able to change an attitude. If you wake up kind of on the wrong side of the bed, go do something nice for somebody else. It will change your mood. Random acts of kindness. All right. So that's where we are. The rest of this is you've got all your missions and, self-care and spiritual practices and all of that. And I commend to you your song. So I'm going to remind you that we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Riv Ryan on the social medias that I am on. There are hours of content. So no matter what you need, we've probably covered it somewhere. So, check out the YouTube channels and all of that. And then, if you want to know what's going on with the center, email info@creativelife.org. That'll get you on the constant contact. Those hot links are hot. If it says click here now, it'll either take you right to the information you want, or to the person that can get it for you. They can help you get it. Okay. I'm at the part where I get to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonder-filled day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a musical day, a sunny day, a restful day, a get stuff done day, a wrap stuff up day, a kindness day, a compassionate day, a consciousness day, a loving day, an exploring day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are a beloved child of God. You are a brilliant light. You are a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you're a godling, in whom God is well pleased and well represented. Know the truth of your being. I'm encouraging you to explore your song. I also want to remind you to peel back the layers of who you have been told you are and get to know who God knows you to be. All of the labels and the nonsense and the boxes, just let it all go. Just let it all go and find out who you are. Go to the source of your being and say, show me. And the source of your being will show you. And it will be an education. And you will find out who you are, and you will get to hear your song. The music of you. All right, beloveds. We're going to have an amazing service for you right here. There's a new series starting, which reminds me I need to go do that Instagram post. Because I got the reel up, but I forgot about the post. So, I'll get that done in just a minute. I would encourage you to check out that. If you don't catch it Facebook Live, we leave it up for 30 days, or you can catch it on the YouTube channel. And it stays up on the YouTube channel. So I take the music out so we don't have to take it down, right? All right. Yeah. So Reverend David will also be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.